Tonight, a question: who is to blame for a busted water pipe? That's what some people who live in Columbia are asking. They say they're in the middle of a crisis with the city of Columbia. People who live along Miramar Drive say that busted pipe is wreaking havoc on their property and they need the city to help them out. Our Barley's Pimentel talking with folks who live in that area. What are they saying and what do they really need to have done here?
People who live in the area tell me water has been leaking out of the pipe for over 2 months now and that it belongs to the city. They say it's getting out of control and they've reached out to the city of Columbia multiple times for help and haven't gotten any answers.
With water gushing down the street, how can they feel comfortable billing people? And it's not the fact that I'm sitting on something. I'm actually calling them saying, hey, we need help.
Ryan Clear lives on Miramar Drive in Columbia and says he's been dealing with this water pipe crisis for over 2 months. Clear says 2 months ago he noticed a moist area on the city of Columbia's water line by his house and called the city to check if there was a leak.
They came out and they identified, they said, yeah, it is a leak, and it is the responsibility of the city, seeing it was between the street and the meter. But it was placed on a non-emergency type work order.
Clear says from that moment on, he's called the city of Columbia several times and put in work orders like this. But in return, he says he's only received updates like this, and it's only gotten worse.
It brings me to last week, Saturday. I go out and there's an actual hole in the yard where water is gushing up from the part that was moisture. And I mean, it looked like it's gallons running by the hour, by the minute. There's a lot of water that's been moving. I placed an emergency work order last Saturday. They said they was going to get somebody out there. As of today, nothing has been done.
Clear says that he's dealing with property damage now, and he's worried the water will eventually impact his neighbors if something isn't done. Watch Fox News reached out to the city of Columbia asking several questions and if the busted pipe belongs to them. A person who lives a couple houses down from Clear says they've also been contacting the city with their own concerns.
I've been calling about this water too. It's just coming all down my driveway, down my street, and my granddaughter almost fell because of a puddle of water down the street. And it's been over 2 months now. It's getting worse and worse. Something to give.
Ryan Clear says the city of Columbia has told him they receive over 100 work orders a day and are prioritized by the level of emergency. Watch Fox News reached out to the city of Columbia, but we have not received a response. In studio, I'm Barley's Pimentel, Watch Fox News, Local First.